evening, patrons. I am finally getting around to tackling another film in the Man-Eater series. I am so sorry that it has taken me so long. I get less into I get less motivated to do these when I'm not doing them with someone else. Actually, that just applies to every video that I do. If there's someone else involved, I get to it a lot faster. But when it's just me, I procrastinate. So today I'm tackling film number 4 in the Man-Eater series, which is titled Something Beneath. Ooh, scary. Not really. It's not actually scary at all. So this was released in 2007, and this only has a 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb. So, which I think Man-Eater had the exact same rating. So we're still very clearly in shit territory. And this is directed by David Winning and written by Mark Mullen and Ethel Ann Vare. That's an interesting name. And this synopsis, oh my God. Do you ever have a synopsis where you can just hear a voice in your head as you're reading it because of how it's written? Anyway, this is this one. Just under your feet lurks an evil so deadly, so intelligent, it's scary. The attendees of an ecological summit are about to discover a bigger problem than global warming. Is there a bigger problem than global warming? I'm not too sure about that. This is weird because there are at least 2 distinctive movie posters. I'll put them on the screen for this film, and they're like polar opposite in tone and design. Like, both make you feel like you're watching 2 completely different movies, and so that's really weird advertising, but I guess ultimately that doesn't matter. When you look up the Man-Eater film series on Wikipedia, next to each film in their list has the film's subject matter. So like what creature or entity. So obviously with the first one, it says, which was Grizzly Rage. So that says Grizzly Bear, easy. Next one, in the spider's web, venomous spiders. Number 3, Man-Eater, it says Bengal tiger. Number 4, Something Beneath, primeval beast. I don't know what the fuck that means. So going in, I have really no idea what this film is about. I've tried to look it up to get some idea. I got nothing. So I'm gonna figure this one out on the fly, and you're gonna do it with me. So I guess I'll just get into it and start watching this movie. Yay. It's not a very original plot, having a film where there's construction or a house or something being paved away or bulldozed or something that unearths something. It's very repetitive at this point. So it's like The Blob. I don't like that opening title. Like, the previous films had a very distinctive opening title, like very cheesy, but it's very obviously saying like, here's the film. And this one, you can't really see it. That's odd. They're trying to film it so you can't see the driver, so it gives the illusion that there is no driver. However, they haven't shot it all that accurately because I can't see the driver.
We better call someone. I guess.
Okay, so obviously that was a hallucination that caused him to fall and die.
0.
But someone dies that horrifically on the job site and nobody is fazed, nobody gives a shit. And nobody even knows his name?
We're building a world-class executive retreat, and you're wasting Mr. Kent's time with ground squirrels.
Mr. Kent, the
Because executives need even
gauge
more
is
retreats.
Disappearing.
Because they don't have enough of them.
Great job. I doubt any one of us could manage.
Oh! I forgot he was in it, and he's even in the movie poster, and yet
challenging job. Well,
I already spaced out on that one.
Complete faith in all of you.
Flirting with a priest. That's good. That's good.
And climate variation, I was so impressed with it. You forgot.
Shit.
your dog.
Thank you, thank you.
She
You saved me
shoved
from
her
the wicked
dog
witch of the Upper West
in a
Side.
box. Costume change.
That wasn't so bad.
Freezing.
Kinda liked it. Thanks, Tree. You're always there for me.
You were saying?
Such a loser.
We all are. Uh-huh.
Any chance I can talk you into joining me?
Me? Oh, I don't.
Oh, the food here is that bad, huh?
No, it's just that I have.
Why
so
is
much
the
to do
priest
for the
being
rest
so
of
You're
the
not gonna
flirty?
go over there and talk to the dog. All right.
Can you please get me a menu? And my table is dirty.
You're not like any other.
If I have to deal with her for
People
the
keep
duration
telling
of the
me that.
film,
I hope it's a compliment.
I'm gonna turn this off right now. But obviously, there's no one I can ask,
I'm
and I am
sorry.
only gonna have to endure
May
and
I?
find out.
It was a gift from my grandmother.
Is she from around here?
Yeah. Yeah. How did you know?
Well, it's an Anishinaabe artifact. It's typical of the Ojibwe who are indigenous to the area.
Firebug says that actress has no
superstitious,
Native
but
American heritage in her
I never
blood.
take it off.
I am at least impressed that, while I don't actually know if his facts were correct or not, I am impressed that there's a priest showing an interest in other people's spiritual beliefs. I like that.
Deadmarsh? Well, there can't be two Jack Deadmarshes. Did he used to be chief of police in Eugene, Oregon?
Yeah. Yeah. We're lucky to have some of his qualifications. Do you know?
Sort of. I sued him. The church's Freedom Project filed suit on behalf of a young Native American convicted of murder. The boy insisted that Deadmarsh had fabricated evidence against him.
Well, that wasn't on his resume. Father Douglas Middleton.
I know him by reputation.
He's in The Good
We owe the
Witch. I
pleasure of
like him.
this Visit.
My keynote speaker is missing. No one's seen him since last night.
At least they're being proactive in looking for the guy who's gone missing instead of doing the whole, well, he hasn't been missing long enough for it to matter. It's like,
Mr. Harmon,
yeah, but where could he have gone? All his stuff's there. Like,
hotel security.
I like to see a little bit of proactiveness.
Eugene. There's someone in there.
Why would you need a gun for that? There's someone in there. Could it not potentially be the person whose room it is?
Marsh, you shoot my apprentice. and I
Like,
make
they
you
could have had
keep
music
credit
on,
for
they
Captain
could have been
Baines.
sleeping,
All habits die hard,
sleepwalking, they
you know
could have
what I
been
mean?
doing anything.
Father
Why
Middleton is missing one
would
of his
you
delegates. Have you seen the guy who
storm
stays here?
in with a
Ain't seen
gun?
No one.
You know, all that comes out of the sink is goo. Goo and more goo.
I hate her so much.
You like Michaela, don't you? You know, I've always had a thing for men in collars.
She is incredibly gross,
Tell me,
disgusting,
my dog.
unattractive.
Before she's returned to my room.
She flirts by referring to herself in the third person.
Your loss.
And meanwhile, she's complaining about being dirty, and then she's making me like, you want to get it on?
Hola.
While you're dirty?
Bonjour. Word to the wise, my darlings. If you're going to drink in the morning, make sure it's clear beverages only.
So,
Vodka, gin.
I was gonna say,
What else is clear?
tequila.
Water.
Tequila can be clear. Vermouth can be clear. Limoncello can be clear. I can keep going. So we were basically saying this film is about a sentient goo. Because Fern Gully did that better with Hexus. And he was cool. Because he was voiced by Tim Curry and he sings. So unless this goo is gonna burst out in song and start talking to me about toxic love, I don't want to hear it. And she still won't put the fucking phone down. Are you for real? Oh god, this is like everything I hate about Paranormal Activity. How they're holding or any found footage film where they're holding a camera in a situation where why would you still be holding the fucking camera? Not me. Oh, wow. So that happened. Oh boy. Someone gotta translate this for me and let me know if it's even remotely accurate to being the language of any Native American tribe. It's the most random fucking thing to remember. That meant nothing. If they're next gonna tell me that the primeval slime was known by Native Americans and they know how to fight it, or they worshipped it, or some fucking shit like that.
Good for you, Gina.
So it's the place's first conference, but it's obviously not their first time having people stay. Obviously, people have been staying there for a while.
Events, Taylor
So
speaking.
why did all these things, why did nothing happen with any of the other construction workers? Why hasn't anything happened with any of the other residents until now? I'm gonna say this one is the worst in the franchise so far. Because I don't understand what the story is. I don't understand what's going on. What's the point of anything?
Each other. I am life. I am love. And I do not fear.
We used to play in the ruins of his old chapel.
What does this fucking have to do with anything?
Once, and he sicked Ajax on us. He bit me so bad, he put me in the hospital.
Okay, so why are all your hallucinations or flashbacks not showing us any of that and showing us something completely irrelevant? Oh my god, this film has already been going for 47 minutes and fucking, like, nothing has happened. God, this is definitely worse than Grizzly Raid. Don't watch this film. You know what? Actually, stop watching this video. Just turn it off right now. I'm sorry that I did this to you. I'm sorry that I did this to us. Why would you do that? Why would you... That kind of looked like that scene in Alien where the monster with the xenomorph kind of slowly peers out, but...
Reg, what is this?
That scene was better. This, not so much. What the fuck is that?
Reggie, I'm coming!
Just like looks like some black skull in a black sack or some shit. I don't know.
Anything strange?
Now that you mention it, something dripped on me from an overhead pipe.
How did he know
Something
to ask that
dark and
question?
Sticky. I mean, it wasn't oil exactly or tar, but
Was this
Yeah, fair enough.
what dripped on you?
it looks like it.
Oh god, what is this movie?
Eugene's asthma attack. They're all connected to this.
Stand
Convenient.
back. All right, come on.
He caught up on that very quickly.
Whatever.
What?
And he's dealing with it with like no
You are
protective
looking at a
gear.
highly intelligent, sentient life form. An entirely new species.
Told you it was sentient. Can you technically call it new? I mean, basically we can tell from Wikipedia
hoping
that this is something primeval,
science.
meaning it has been around for a very long time, probably before people, so it's not exactly new, you just realized it existed.
It's like if you accidentally step on a ant colony, then, well, the ants will all gather and they'll attack. Look at this thing.
Will
it's
they?
growing.
Wait, it's a primeval beast, but it looks like people, only slimy? Okay, if you fucking say so.
One, that man was put on Earth to irritate me. Listen, if we don't
This
act
movie
fast,
was
these
put on
guests
Earth to
are gonna start
irritate
to
me.
Evacuate themselves.
Yay! I'm glad he gets to die. Because I don't like him. I just found this review on IMDb where someone gave it a 3 out of 10. I'm giving it a 1. And the title of their review is Something Not Happening. Accurate. Oh, none of this is scary, honey. No. No, no, no. You don't make me scared. You're making me laugh. Actually, you're gonna put me to fucking sleep. I have to keep moving and fiddling with things because I'm bored and because otherwise I will fall asleep watching this. So are we actually gonna see this monster in its entirety? Because so far, none of the movie posters match up with what this film claims to be or be about, so... Where the fuck did he get a gun?
Me? You're the one sabotaging my grand opening. Are you afraid?
How is it everybody else was kind of hallucinating, but they couldn't really see or hear anybody else around them, but in this case, he can carry on a conversation with someone else? I also hate the fact that it's like slime, but they're using that insect type sound. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Father Middleton, he got to me in time.
So, Michaela saw something in her mirror.
God, there's no way that you could actually know that. Y'all didn't see any of this in action. You can't see the hallucinations. You can't fucking know this.
I know. I can't wait to publish.
Much like the woods carved right here. Connect you to your grandma.
Oh my god, who wrote this shit? Okay, I know who wrote this shit because I said it earlier, and they can fuck off.
She's beautiful.
Okay, he's not as crooked as you think. He planted evidence on this guy because he'd gotten away with rape and he wanted to get him in jail, so he did this. So I'm mad at that. Just looks like people going into a giant sphincter. Oh, she yells at him for the mumbo jumbo, so she uses mumbo jumbo that we don't know what it means, although... Oh wait, we do. So it understands Native American! Great! Oh... Fuck this shit! Just end. Go away.
You were acknowledging the sanctity of the earth creature, and I think it forgave us.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Douglas.
So there's a priest who's all like, my faith, I love my faith. Followed by, I'm going to completely abandon my oath as a priest and hook up with this fine lady.
Cold
and well, that's alright. He deserves to die anyway. Okay, let's keep it short and sweet and to the point. That movie was fucking atrocious. It was boring, bland, stupid, didn't make any sense. The monster didn't make any sense. It had too many different forms, so I'm not even really entirely sure what its form was. I still don't even really know what it was, other than some sentient living organism or some shit like that. And that speaks fucking Native American. Although I don't remember which Native American, like there are so many different Native American languages. Does it speak all of them? So that's 4 films down so far in the Anita series, and this one was the worst. Anyway, I'm sorry that you had to watch this and endure it with me. If everybody unsubscribes from my Patreon now, I completely understand, and that's okay, because I feel like I have earned that. Anywho, that's it. I'm done. This video is over. I have to go rethink my life choices. But feel free to comment thoughts, opinions, feelings. Just don't watch this film. Just don't. Anyway, that's it for now. So until my next one, bye.